Hey, again, I would like to thank everybody for being here tonight. My name is David Scythe. I am the Indian Education Coordinator for Tacoma Public Schools. I would like to start out by acknowledging the Puyallup tribe of Indians for allowing us to be here on their historical and ancestral land. Thank you to the Puyallup tribe for their past and ongoing support. They are integral in making this event, as well as many other student support, via academic and cultural support. They have truly been a great partner for our program. I would also like to thank Mount Tacoma High School for the continued use of their facilities, the kitchen, cafeteria. People ask me why I come back to Mount Tacoma every year. There's no reason for us to leave because they treat us like family here. So at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Anthony Bluehorse. Anthony will begin the evening with a traditional opening blessing as well as a welcome song. Can I have everyone please stand? Thank you, Anthony. You may be seated. I think tonight we have 25 seniors who are attending. Overall, district-wide, we have about 46 potential Native student graduates for this year. Tonight is a pre-celebration to their actual graduation, which is coming up about 3 weeks? I'd say 2 to 3 weeks. So this isn't a diploma night, so you guys make sure you keep working, okay? Keep hustling. Do your homework. Before we get started, I want to acknowledge the Indian education staff because without them, we can't do anything. Dr. Minan Hodge, who is the Director of Indian Education. Myrna Fisher, who is our special assignments. Myrna, turn around, give a wave. And Liz Linus, who is our high school Indian Ed specialist. I also have the opportunity to work with a parent advisory committee, and I would like to introduce them if they're all still here. Mr. George Zantua. George, give us a wave. Tara Lee Ellis. Is Tara Lee in here? I don't think she's here. Kim Arnold. No, she went home too. See, all their kids dance, so they had to get them home early. Bertina Kelly is our teacher rep. And Ariel Zantua is our student rep who is actually graduating this year. And we have dignitaries joining us tonight. Tony Pace, who's sitting in for Carla Santorno, the assistant superintendent tonight. We have Director Debbie Winskill, who Evidently, Debbie hasn't missed one of these Native graduations, I think, in 11 years, along with Manon. Manon, you've made every one, haven't you? Okay. And Mr. Enrique Leon, Director. This team continues to have a stellar approach in the best interest of our Native students. At this time, I would like to introduce our Parent Advisory Committee President, Mr. George Zantua.
Evening, everybody. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I just want to congratulate all of the seniors. You're on your first step towards being an adult, going into college or whatever it is, vocational school, and so on. Wish you all the best of luck. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Tony Pace, who's the Assistant Superintendent of Schools.
Good evening. I am here representing Superintendent Carla Santorno, who sends her regrets in not being able to come here tonight. This is one of her most favorite events. And I know that she would, if she were here, she would want to congratulate you on your accomplishments thus far and wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. So let's have a great evening tonight in celebrating your accomplishments. Thank you.
So over the years, this is my 11th year working for Tacoma Public Schools. We've had a great partnership with Tacoma Community College with the Indian Education Program. And over the course of that relationship, it has evolved into TCC and their foundation providing 2 full tuition scholarships specifically to our Tacoma Public Schools Indian education graduates, which is really a nice gesture. They are going to offer 2 for the fall of 2019. The scholarship is called the Native American Student Achievement Program, which is also known as NASAP, and it's made possible by the TCC Foundation. Now, TCC is going through some transitions, and I'm starting to meet some new people up there at TCC, and I would like to acknowledge them very quick. Jennifer Fountain is the new Dean for Retention and Student Success. Jennifer, can you stand? Give us a wave back there. We give her a round of applause. And also, I would like to recognize TCC Foundation Director of Development, Lynette Crumedy. Lynette, can you stand up? Give us a wave. Those are the people who are our liaison to make this happen. And again, I raise my hands to TCC and I thank you for that opportunity. Tonight, the TCC representative will present the 2 recipients of the NASAP scholarships for the fall of 2019.
Hello. I'm a little short here. At this time, I would like to introduce Jeffrey Grohl. Jeffrey is a member of the Cowlitz tribe, a 2017 graduate of SAMI, and a NASAP program scholar. Jeffrey Grohl will announce the recipients of the NASAP scholarship.
Before I announce the recipients of the scholarship, I would like to say personally how much I have actually benefited from the scholarship itself. Receiving it at the end of 2017 was really my push into college itself, and without it, I probably would not have gone. And it does me the great honor to be able to announce this year's recipients. First, let's start with Tatiana Brown. Yes. And then our second recipient, Malachi Rosario.
Let's give these scholarship winners another round of applause. So we're on to teacher recognition. Each senior had the opportunity to choose a teacher or staff member that has supported them throughout their academic journey. These students will show their appreciation to that teacher or staff member by honoring them with a blanket. If your teacher is here, please come on up with them and and then Ariel Bunton. Then Laurel Collins. Elijah. And Skylar is next. Skylar after Elijah. Mackenzie. Eli Townsend. And Elia Walton. And Ariel Zantua. Good. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys So first we have a senior from Foss High School, Malachi Yeager Rosario, and he is honoring Counselor Kelsey Tafuna. And so grab a blanket. And then come across the stage. Next we have Tatiana Brown, who is from Stadium, and she is honoring Kristen Emmert. Next we have Ariel Bunton from Soda, and she is honoring Lauren Stout. Next is Elijah Dakanai. He is from Lincoln, and he is honoring Annie Jansen. Skylar Peterson is from Mount Tacoma, and he is honoring Eric Knight. Jaden Scalpkane is from Sammy, and he is honoring Bethany Schmidt. Just a minute. Next is Laurel Collins from Lincoln, and she is honoring Devin James. Oh, Mackenzie was next. Mackenzie Sollers is from Stadium, and she is honoring Sandra Evans. Next is Eli Townsend from Sammy, and he is honoring Trenton Nettles. Aaliyah Walton is from Lincoln, and she's honoring Kathy Hannawald. And Ariel Zantua is from Soda, and she is honoring Jerry Ann Marcio. I did forget to read a couple things. Jaden Scalpane wrote about Bethany Schmidt. Ms. Schmidt has not only been a teacher and a mentor to me, but an important figure to me. Since I was a freshman, she has helped me progressively grow as a student, a person, and as a family member within our mentor group. I have always been able to depend on her as someone I can talk to about my personal and academic life. She has not only helped me with guidance, advice, and decision-making, but also in shaping who I am today. At one point in this time, I felt as though I had too much weight on my shoulders, but with her support, I could carry myself with more stability. No matter the time or place, I could count on her to be there for me. It has been a great 4 years with this lady. I will hold this time dear to me. Regardless how far I go in life, I will forever appreciate her support in helping me along the way to accomplish my goals. Thank you, Ms. Schmidt. Mackenzie Sollers wrote about Sandra Evans. The teacher who I would like to recognize is my past French teacher, Sandra Evans. She has played a critical role in shaping me as a student and also instilling in me a love for the French language and culture. She has always believed in me and gone that extra mile to make sure I was happy and successful in her class. Madame Evans is a wonderful teacher and a person who inspires me to further foster my love for learning and French in the future. Thank you. The last one was written by Ariel Zantua, and she nominated Jerry Ann Marcio. I am nominating Jerry Ann Marcio because she was my science teacher in 6th and 7th grade when I wasn't particularly great at science. Despite the fact my grades weren't good, she still respected me and showed me that just because I had a hard time in the class, it didn't mean I wouldn't be able to pursue science in the future. And even though my grades weren't the best, I was still worthy of respect and being treated like everyone else. And so we want to also say thank you to the teachers and staff members for supporting our Native American seniors. Let's just have one more round of applause.
Okay, let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, George, you can have a seat right there. So over the course of my 11 years here working in Tacoma, I've had the pleasure of working with some very incredible people, and we're kind of going through some transitions. There's people coming in as people are going out, and tonight I would like to recognize some people that have been significant for me over the years, and the first one that I would like to recognize Mr. George Zantua. George, can you stand up, please? George has served as our Parent Advisory Committee president for the last 5 years, 4 years? 4 to 5 years. And he's provided some very steady leadership, and his daughter is graduating this year, so George will be transitioning, but not too far. I think we're going to put you in as something, aren't we? What are we? Yeah, we'll keep him busy. So anyway, can you come with? George, can you come out here? So this next person I would like to recognize is Dr. Val Robertson. Where you at, Val? Come on up. Dr. Val, as I like to call her, Val has been with me in partnership. She worked for Tacoma Community College, and I believe we've been partners for the 11 years that I've been there, and she's retired now. And we just want to recognize her contribution to our program via the powwow. We've done a joint powwow for, did we decide it was 13 or 14 years? We couldn't decide. 13 years, but she was my go-to person at TCC, and she was also a kind of a founder, cornerstone when they started the NASAP scholarship process. And again, it's been an honor to work with you through the years. So this last person that I'm going to talk about is probably the most special to me. Myrna, would you join us, please, on stage? Stand out here. I know. Come on out here. Right out there. Yeah, Myrna, you got to do it. Myrna has been with me for 11 years, and today we were visiting, and Myrna, man, I'll tell you, you talk about a warrior of Indian education, and at one time or another, she has put in, I think it's more than 30 years working in Indian education. So let's give her a round of applause. Myrna has been incredibly dedicated to the program, and more importantly, she's dedicated to the students. And she reminds me of that all the time when I try to give her a task in the office. She goes, but David, I have to go over and see this student. So she's going to transition out, but we're still going to try to keep her involved as best she can. And the best way I can describe Myrna is that she's always been the voice of reason for me. And I would like to thank you for that, Myrna. So at this time, if I could have everyone please stand, we're going to have an honor song by Anthony. So the blankets say, I have to admit something. The blankets that I just honored them with, they're not the blankets I was supposed to bring. They're in the back of my Tahoe. But we improvised, we got it done. So anyway, the blankets that they will receive, I work with an artist out of Seattle, 8th generation, Louis Gong. And he had a nice wool blanket, and the title of the blanket was All My Relations. In Indian country, one of the highest honors is to be claimed by a family. This means you are always welcome and accepted. And I could not think of a better way to honor these wonderful people than to call you my family. Thank you. Okay, main event. We will recognize our students in attendance tonight. In the spirit of the potlatch, we gift our students to honor them. The native way of wealth is not what you have, but what you can give or share with others. At this time, Myrna, will you move to that end? Liz?
All right, we're starting off with a senior from Foss High School, Malachi Yeager Rosario. You Chuck Lissette. Next, we have students from Lincoln High School, Laurel Abigail Collins, Puyallup Tribe of Indians. Elijah Manuel Dokanai, Salish and Kootenai. Amelia Marie Lapointe Rosas, Puyallup Tribe of Indians. Donovan Raymond Cole Naughty, White Earth Chippewa. Danica Mae Smith, Confederated Tribes of Siletz Indians. Aliyah Naomi Walton, Omaha Tribe of Nebraska. Christopher Whitford, Blackfeet Nation. Jaden Quileute Tuitt Black, Quinault. Skylar Blue Peterson, Pascua de Aki. Jordan Ryan Armbrecht, Apache. Jaden Ray Scalpcane, Crow Tribe of Indians. Eli Michael Townsend, Cowlitz. From Stadium, Michael Benjamin Ariano, Chippewa. Tatiana Maria Brown, Assiniboine Sioux. Lucas Jerome Lestenkoff, Aleut Community of St. Paul Island. Mackenzie Ann Sollers, Cherokee Nation. Brendan Cordell Wooten, Algonquin. From Tacoma School of the Arts, Ariel Nicole Bunton, Confederated Tribes of Colville Reservation. Jacob Anthony Reed, Blackfeet Nation. Ariel Paloma Zantua, Haida Simshin. From Wilson High School, Medea and Jidia Anderson. Tristan Andrew Little, Siri. Aurelius Rivas, Blackfeet Nation. Natalia Saiz Romero, Blackfeet Nation.
At this time, I present to you the Tacoma Public Schools Indian Education Program, class of 2019. Let's give it up for them. Okay, at this time, I would like our dignitaries, will you please come out? We're going to take a group photo. My staff, Myrna and Liz, please jump in there to the picture, and that'll give the families a chance to take a picture, and Casey can get some pictures as well. Okay, at this time, I would like to call forward Anthony Bluehorse to give our closing for the evening. Anthony.
I want to ask you to please rise once again there, ladies and gentlemen. As you look forward here, and you see all of our wonderful youth on stage, you know, in my language, I come from the Dakota Nation. There's a word in our language, it says it's the Wakanja, and it speaks of our youth as they're sacred beings. That we look to our youth because they're going to lead us into our future. And you look at all this strength and unity and power before you, and also for you fathers, you mothers, grandparents, aunties, and uncles. Give yourself a pat on the back for pushing them to do this, to come here before you and stand with great honor. You know, we're just going to say a short prayer in my language, and then we're going to, you know, go home from here and remember these youth, our children here, our nieces, nephews, our grandchildren, you know, for many more years to come, as these are I always say this when I speak at powwows, these are our future doctors, lawyers, teachers. And I want to recognize, you know, the Tacoma Public Schools Indian Education Program for always asking me to be here. You know, and it's good to see some, you heard David say my relatives here. You know, Harvey, it's good to see you. And Al, it's good to see you as well. You know, some two important male factors in my life growing up in the Tacoma area. You know, and I want to thank you for all that you've done for our Indian youth, our Native American youth. So at this time, I'm going to say a short prayer, and then, so I'll ask you to pray in your own way, you know, if you choose to. Hoya tunkashada, wankantunka, tatia topa, chimaka tunkashada. Ikstewi chasha tunkashada, wachekia, hoye wakantunka. Tatanka nishna akue machipilo. Hoya tunkashada wopira tanka wakanja. Wakanja o makio tunkashada wopira. Aho matakiase. All my relations.
Okay, that concludes our program for the evening. Go forth, be safe. Students, do good. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I need water. I didn't have her sign the end.